I'm loading the game right now. We're going to get things underway. So I suppose we'll do some sort of an introduction. If you have to join us here on Team4tress.tv, this is Admirable. We've got Sideshow here, who may or may not be my son, Suyooo, on the camera. And we're here for the ETF2L Season 20, powered by TT Esports Premiership Qualifiers. It's CPLAY.Tt versus Publiclir.se, Germany versus Sweden. The game's already started, but right now on Badlands it is 1-0 to CPLAY. They're looking to get a second round on the board. They have just managed to do that. And they're looking strong here for the first map of this best of 3, already with a significant lead, Sideshow.
They absolutely are. The first round took 10 minutes and they just managed to cap it off. I think that round there, the second one that we just missed, was kind of decided by Vanilla dropping a crucial Uber charge there on the defense. They are playing with a slightly different lineup to how you might have seen them before, this Publiclir.se team, but we will discuss that after the mid-fight, which is currently going on. The first casualty, Kratos, who is playing Scout, Blood, the down man that he was trying to defend, also goes down, but the counter aggression, huge plays there coming out of Feeling and Dob the Pocket, and Roma the other way around actually. Feeling is playing Roma and Dob is on Pocket. They went absolutely huge that mid-fight and did manage to pick everybody up, almost Vanilla going down in the process. So there's an Uber charge that won't be in effect for the defense on Badlands last here. Hank is actually running the sniper. He's on balcony. He's going to be trying to get a pick onto Cuba. He's in the perfect position to do so, and gets the fully charged body shot. There's the drop, and that puts the Uber advantage, the momentum advantage, and the player advantage in the hands of Publiclir.se. But look, Profix hanging out in this resup area, along with Kratos. They're both inside each other. They've gone drop down. They're going for the double back cap. There's only Dr. Leon to stop them on the top right-hand side. He tries to get a shot off, but really just can't. And there's the back cap from both of the scouts. Sneaky, sneaky play.
Yeah, things seem to be accelerating here. That escalated quickly, but Saints need to try and recompose themselves, especially if you're 3-0 down. 15 minutes left on the clock. This is the sort of time we need to start getting a little worried. Try and mix it up, come up with some different approaches, because what we've been doing so far hasn't really been working. Smear and Denny are playing quite passive on their own train, but it's a valley rollout from Vanny. He's got Hank in protection. On Kai jumps in, but immediately gets smashed back, just about staying alive there. Feeling on Blood going down quickly, though. That's Devilman and Pocket. Soldier Dob is behind though, and he's just jumping out the window, hits the jump nicely. He's in onto Vanny, but the rocket doesn't connect. Vanny was just underneath the bridge there, I think. No splash damage done. And they'll be looking good to push forward here. They've got that significant man advantage. They're already taking control of middle. They're moving forward fast onto Spire. They can deny all the areas that CPLAY would try and use to contest from. So this Spire is just sealed up for them right now. They're going to get it easily. I think CPLAY were thinking of going for the forward hold there, Sideshow, but they decided to back off. They're going to just go for that last Uber versus Uber defense.
Yeah, really interesting choice of classes here as well. Profix reckons that he has enough time to build a sentry actually, but Cuba's actually going to force way after Dr. Leon died. I don't know what was going on there, but Cuba, possibly not with the best reaction times, has used his Uber charge off. Dr. Leon will be able to see in his death cam that they've used the Uber, but otherwise they haven't even seen a Publiclir team member. Feeling the Pocket has come up behind. He's come behind Vanny, but Vanny's already used the Uber charge forwards. I think they knew that Feeling was hanging around behind them, and they decided that the best thing to do would be to proactively use their Uber charge forwards. Smear, the demo man, does go down, but there's the first round on the board. Uber v no Uber. There was nothing that CPLAY could do, so that was a nice force by Dr. Leon.
Yeah, and you just saw those Publiclir players just backing out, kiting the Uber and making sure they didn't get popped themselves. We're going to see the blue perspective on this middle as he rolls out from the house. And he's playing a little bit gingerly, but he's about to be pressured hard by Dr. Leon. He somehow manages to surf out of that. And it seems a lot of CPLAY players are forced back into their own house. This is a great opportunity for Publiclir to move across the point and try and control this choke point. Denny and Hank getting the buffs here. They're hoping players come and challenge them. But Feeling somehow manages to hit a nice direct onto Hank, gets that frag, but Denny is looking for the cleanup here. They've baited CPLAY into committing, but Feeling's just hiding in the end of the train, and Denny didn't realise. Vanny comes in and gets this saw. He's got his charge just before Cube's going to get his, and he's popped off. He's looking for Denny to hunt down this medic. He's got just 4% more to get, but he can't get it. Denny is scattergun his
huge
true.
play.
He gets the pick.
He got blub as well, the demo man. That was an incredible play there by Denia. Smear unable to defend himself in that valley area, but they really got everything done that they possibly could there with that Denia Uber. Great play by him. Unfortunately, they've lost a scout, so that doesn't help them for capping Spire. If CPLAY try and make a go of this, it looks like they will. Profix and Kratos both going to be trying to get onto Vanilla. They have actually managed to cap it off because the scouts were so intent on fighting the combo instead of defending the Spire. So it looks like things might actually stabilize here, although CPLAY looking like they want to do a really forward aggressive hold here on balcony. On Kaya, the first casualty, the pocket from Publiclir.se, but they're going to be moving forward now with Smear getting aggressive onto him, but dispatched with a clean pipe there in the trash area, and that's going to prompt CPLAY to move all the way back to last. This could signal the push from Vanny and his team.
Yeah, a few poor decisions made by CPLAY there. I think their scouts should have just gone for the medic instead of trying to block the Spire. They were caught in two mines there, they didn't do either, and now having tried to repush there, they've just been chipped away at. It's going to be Uber versus Uber. I think both teams should be aware of this, but it seems like Smear and Denia are going to commit two up top. Denia makes a play for the point as well. He's drawn everybody onto the low ground. Smear is trying to put stickies there, but the Uber lasted long enough for Cube that his players are able to, you know, regain control of that high ground. And it's super important on Badlands that you try and stay up top as the defenders, because as soon as you're down below, you're taking all that damage and you're really limited in how much damage you can do yourself. But here comes the repush now. They're going to send in Dr. Leon with the solo bomb, immediately denied. Big rocket from Feeling there to stop him getting even close to his medic. We've got an engineer coming out as well here from Profix. So it seems like CPLAY are more than happy to run the clock down. They're trying to sit back on their 3-1 lead here and just park the bus a little bit. There's 11.5 minutes left here, so that's going to be a long parking, maybe fines issued for that one, Sideshow. It's going to be an expensive ticket.
It really is. Profix building up his sentry gun, and it looks like they're going to be running a sniper as well. Kratos really wants to stand next to that sentry and try and get a snipe on somebody. He may be able to find Denia in main if Denia peeks out from that little alcove that he stood behind at the moment. I think he's seen the sniper dot. He's actually clearing the stickies off the point with his pistol, but it seems that Blub has realised this and is laying some fresh ones on the point. Onkaya takes a bit of damage there, going down to 60 health from that sentry gun that they're trying to find out the location of. The most important thing when you're taking on a sentry, A, is to find out where it is, B, try and spam it and dispatch it before you Uber in, or C, if you have to Uber in, then you have to focus it down pretty quickly while you're invulnerable, otherwise it does so much damage when you're just trying to wander into last here.
Yeah, and the reason that the game slowed down is because they're just trying to look for that pick. So you see this double soldier spam, classic maneuver there. I don't know if you want to credit it to Epsilon or Broder, but a lot of teams know that there'll be that one player standing trying to watch the left on the defensive perspective. So if you can just go in there with that double rocket spam, a lot of times you can catch someone, and if you can get that one pick, then you know you start to drive a wedge. You're getting that man advantage, and things can quickly snowball. But they made their little play. They've backed off now. They're waiting for their own demo man to get back in, because Dr. Leon got gunned there by Kratos. But it seems that Dr. Leon is thinking about changing class here. There's some sort of discussion going on. No, he's not going to change class and come out of the spawn as something else. But did Smear change something? Has he gone for the,
he might have gone for
Scottish Resistance?
Oh,
is he
that's
kill
really
the
interesting.
On the point?
So he's gone back into spawn, he's switched his weapon. I don't think I've ever seen this happen actually in a game. They've gone back in spawn just to switch a weapon, so this is incredible use of the white. Kaya coming in trying to dispatch this sentry gun, but unfortunately not able to. He's killed the stickies. He's used it again to kill more stickies, but unfortunately they just haven't dispatched this sentry. The sentry doing so much work. I honestly think that if they got rid of the sentry there before they pushed, or during the push even, they would have had that point. I think that was a great play from Smear, but it just didn't work because the sentry was there and it got 4 frags.
Yeah, so just to explain what's happening there, the Scottish Resistance that Demo Man unlocked, its stickies kill enemy stickies, so he was trying to clear the stickies without the enemy team being able to react in time, but that sentry gun was the thing they sort of underestimated in their strats. The action continues though, and it's not looking good for Publiclir. Their medic got hounded down into the valley there by Profix. That was they just seemed to get caught out a little bit as the repush came out from CPLAY, but that attempt at big plays and use of new unlocks was, well, I say new unlocks, relatively new unlocks, was impressive to see.
Yeah, it's always great to see that kind of thing happening. So we're just watching a little bit of a 6v6 fight happen on mid here. Feelings bombing in though again onto Smear. Smear down. It looks like Onkai is going to be trying to defend his medic. Goes down to 5 HP, and Feeling and Onkaya both trade for each other. It's 3 people up for Publiclir.se. Denia really trying to go forwards into the team there in order for Vanny to escape. Vanny's going to use his needles. Vanny is absolutely lethal with his needles and does manage to stop Kratos chasing him there, but it doesn't matter because Profix comes in from behind and does clean up that frag on the Swedish medic. So with Vanilla down, a huge Uber advantage here, full Uber advantage for Cuba as him and the rest of his German posse move in.
It's crits, mate. It's crits.
Oh, it's crits, Krieg. So we're going to be seeing an incredible play here. Maybe they wish it was Uber. It's slightly more of a... you've got a slightly better chance if it's an Uber charge pushing into last. With the crits, Krieg, you have to rely on your Demoman getting those frags with the crits, or possibly even a pocket. But we'll see how this works. It looks like they know that it's a crits, Krieg, because they're playing with Denia, playing really close here to the medic. Although this is possibly just because they have an Uber disadvantage. The crits comes in. They haven't caught Vanilla, but they caught the Demoman. That means no stickies on the point. They have to desperately fly onto the point. On Kaya trying to defend it. They can't manage it. 4-1 to CPLAY.
Yeah, and Saints trying to be clever there when they pushed last, but ended up with a heartbreaker round. And CPLAY have reasserted their control on this fixture 4-1 as we go to the 6th mid fight, and it's going to be a volley rollout from both teams. But it looks like Cube, Feeling and Blue want to go to the enemy shithouse. They're going to try and come in there, but their scouts are already taking a fight. Dr. Leon trading with Kratos there. Danny is going to go down as well, but it's turning into a 4-on-4, and the health is looking pretty poor for both teams, but the position is good from Publiclir. DOB taking an arrow there. He's going to jump, but already catches it direct. He's got 60 health as he jumps forward. Vanny is getting pressured by both soldiers. 12 health as he makes it through. Choke. His scouts coming in just to body block for him, take a few shots there. Vanny's going to pop off the charge. He thinks he has it before Cube, and he's right, but Onkai can't cover the distance. He's taking the fight with the soldier here when he could be killing the medic. Lunges him, but he gets the Uber just before the second shot connects. Cube's able to pop off and save his team, and it seems though that at least Vanny managed to make it back to the blue side of the map and has a regroup, so there's no real Uber disadvantage here, but they're not set up in position here to defend Spire. Already we have got Kratos harassing at Sideshow.
Yeah, and it looks like the position is far better here for CPLAY. Dr. Leon actually making an aggressive bomb out and does take down Blub. It's going to be really difficult for them to play here, and both of the scouts going down as well, so that's completely ruined the push onto Spire. The 3 most important classes for you to attack Spire are the scouts and then the Demoman, because of the damage that he can put up onto that high area, and they are chasing so hard here, Publiclir. Everybody going down. Oh,
just Onkai is going to come in and shut down Dob, who was on the back cab, but I'm not even sure if he would have got it anyway. It seemed pretty close with the times. I hear a sniper shot ring out as well. Kratos on the respawn is running that scope. His team are very short-handed here, so this is a big gamble. He needs to hit shots or just get the hell out of there, and it seems like he's going to back off. But at least he's given away the information that there could be a sniper on last. There was a slight advantage there for Vanny. He might continue to push with this, thinking that he has an advantage, but he'd be unwise because Cube's about to get his charge as well. They're jumping into a heavy Ascenry, and Cube doesn't even have to pop off here. He's milked it for a good 4 to 5 seconds, and now he's trying to encourage his team forward. They're looking to push a little bit. With that heavy weapons guy, they've lost a lot of that speed, and they haven't even got the high ground. They've allowed Saints Publiclir to come in again on that top right hand side, but immediately the bombs come in, and those Saints players all got absolutely wrecked up there. And now Profix is going to make a play for the point. It looks like Vanny's going to get out through the valley, but a great defense there from Cube and from his team CPLAY.Tt.
Yeah, he did manage to escape there via that valley. So both of the Ubers equal. They do pick up the Spire CPLAY, and now Publiclir.se really want to take the fight to them. They're stacking on Spire, and in this trash area, just having a good old DM fight. Smear desperately trying to pump out as much damage as he can, but it's CPLAY that win the DM battle. Onkaya, the last hope, and gets annihilated by Feeling, who's on a 4-kill streak. Feeling playing so well this game, it seems.
Alert. The control point is being
Danny, the only man alive right now for Publiclir. He's going to just peek there from the valley, but back off and regroup with his team. He's got plenty of forward spawns here. It doesn't... Oh yeah, Leon and Onkaya also get forward. So 6 players up here for the defenders, even though they're at this massive Uber disadvantage. There's a lot of things they can try and do here to make it difficult for CPLAY, but at the same time, CPLAY with a commanding 3-round lead, they don't need to commit too hard to any push. There's only 3 minutes 20 seconds left in the clocks. Publiclir need a miracle here. They need an absolute disastrous push from CPLAY, and then immediately to get the momentum to even stay in contention here.
Dr. Leon annihilated Dob there. Dob tried to jump up, drop down. Dr. Leon hit him on the head, and he just slammed back down into the floor. Destroyed him.
But CPLAY, through that Uber, have managed to wipe Publiclir again. The Cat Spire, they're already going for last. Kratos is taking the one-on-one there against Denia, but Denia steps off the point for a second and allows Kratos to cap. So that's going to be 5-1 here, very close to capping out, and that could just be, you know, the straw that breaks the camel's back. The mindset of Publiclir could be smashed if they get totally crushed in this map. They're going to roll out from Valley. Dr. Leon jumping ahead. Looks like he's going to play underneath, and Bloob's just been knocked down there. Dr. Leon with a good rocket onto Cube, in fact, now turns his attention to Bloob. And he's done a lot of damage there. He's set it up nicely for his teammates who are now re-emerging from the house. This could be a good middle for Publiclir if they can deal with Dob, who manages to kill off Smear there on 11 health. Dob picks up the kit. He's been called behind, but he's still a threat here. Hank trying to protect his medic, but Vanny drops into the valley there, right to where Dob wanted him. 2 more rockets, Vanny's dead, and maybe Publiclir aren't going to get another round on the board, but they at least haven't lost one. There's 1:50 left on the clock. Sideshow.
Yeah, there is, and there's time enough for them to bolster their morale and not go to the win difference. It was an incredibly close game for the first 10-15 minutes, but they seem to have let it run away from them at the end here. Onkaya running Spy instead of Pocket, and Dr. Leon is in onto Cuba as well, so a really interesting play from Onkaya. Let's see what he can pull out. He's just cloak and daggered at the moment on Haunter, looking at them all, and now comes in from behind, but he's still completely invisible. Profix is actually behind him as well, so we'll be able to see if he decloaks. So, oh, he's decloaked successfully. No, he hasn't. Cuba spotted him instantly, but they're using this distraction to come in through the choke point. It's allowed them enough room to take down Blub, but quickly the CPLAY players turning around and able to make a lot of frags go their way. Seems like CPLAY are just completely out DMing the Swedish Finnish team here. Oh, nice headshot from Smira. He doesn't quite manage to hit the double and does go down along with his medic.
What was that pipe? Was he actually aiming for the scout but hit the soldier, or did he flick round and hit him? I didn't see the first person perspective, but it looked impressive. Nevertheless, 30 seconds left for Publiclir to weather this last push coming up from CPLAY.Tt. Dr. Leon is just standing in spawn. He's AFK. Oh, Cube tries to taunt him. Oh, the huge Roman plays. He pretends to be AFK, baits the medic into taunting, then kills him off. Oh my god.
Incredible plays, or possibly just dead time. Only 10 seconds remaining. They're all flooding onto this last area, but they're not going to be able to cap it off. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The game, or this map, sorry, is over. 5-1 the score to CPLAY, the German team contesting for the top 8 this season. And Publiclir.se, the team that have played Prem previously, falling at the first map there, 5-1.
Got the logs up already, man, and your suspicions were right. The death match far superior there for CPLAY. They had 45 more frags as a team and 10k more damage. But looking at the individual stats, feeling up top there, 345 DPM, Blub 316. But feeling also getting 30 frags there. Profix on 34, only 11 deaths, very efficient scout play. And looking pretty impressive so far. 2 Uber drops though coming out from Vanny there, although one from Cube as well meant it was close enough, but both combos seem to be doing okay, like plenty of assists for the medics. I'm just looking who Onkaya as Pocket though, sort of getting significantly weaker stats than feeling. Onkaya is Pocket, right?
Yes, Onkaya is Pocket as far as I know. He has been playing Pocket previously. I think he will be right now.
Air shots feeling up top with 4, but Nobody hitting double figures here. No T-Max, no techs on the field. What is the next map going to be, Sideshow? That's what I'm curious. I'm looking at the logs right now, but what's happening in game?
In game, it is Viaduct, the next map, as far as I can see. But none of the players are on the server